This is part 2 of my advice on my relax tips. It's my own formula, and now I will tell you. And I should say especially one thing. And this is my main point. Be like the tortoise. Use the tortoise method. Basically, I mean slow down, slow motion. When you're practicing it, aim for 0 times 2 times speed. I've just made that up. That, do whatever speed you want. Here I'm speaking too fast. I'm not speaking at tortoise speed. And this is maybe what you go at normally, 1.6 times speed. So I think this will only work for people who move about too fast, even fidgeting, think too fast, speak too fast. The aim is to slow down, and that includes with your speaking. Speak clearly and slowly. Go as slow as you wish when you're practicing. I mean, I could call this after an illness, but that's not really a very positive thing, So, yeah, slow down. I mean, when you're practicing, you are exaggerating it, but probably in real life, it will take you up to maybe, like, first of all, 1.4 speed, and then 1.2 speed, then maybe 1 speed. And you might go down further because you feel so relaxed, 0.8 speed. That'll be your new normal. It's about your normal speed. Speed. I'm trying to say this clearly. Speed. Speed. That's my main point, the tortoise method, I think that's the most important advice I can give. I think I don't hear it really talked about, really, And another thing you can do is make your own Tai Chi Chuan, especially if you usually fidget. Do your own Tai Chi Chuan. Just make it up, but of course, make it slow. The aim is to be slow. And when you're speaking like this, pretend you're speaking to someone else, so you've got to speak clearly so they can hear you. So, because I keep getting told that I don't speak clearly, and yeah, slow down. And I think another thing you'll find is you might come down an octave in your voice, because really, maybe most times you speak like that really quick and all that, Whereas when you start speaking slower, you might actually come down an octave and use less energy, and it's probably your actual natural voice rather than your panicky hare voice, as I would call it, the tortoise and the hare. And then moving on from the tortoise, although that's my overall thing, remember, slow down in all of these things. Number 2, this is a basic psychology thing. Tense your muscles and relax, to make you aware of your muscles, where the tension is. Are you holding any muscles in a weird position that's causing you pain that you don't realise? And this is basically basic psychology stuff. A good psychologist would tell you this, probably at your first meeting, or maybe your second. If you're on the NHS, you'll probably get about 4 meetings or something, and then they'll write down another success story on their letter, so they'll like a success. But you'll think it's sort of wafer thin, the thing you thought it was going to last 20 sessions or something, or for years, like rich Hollywood actors can afford. But no, you're only getting maybe 3 or 4 meetings, and then they'll put you down as a success story for their employment record, to their employer. So yeah, tense and relax, okay? Yeah, but normally you'll just get told maybe just do it for a few seconds, maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds. But I would say try it for a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and the good thing is you can do this anywhere, and this will also tone you up as well. So here I'm going to do it with my hand. I'm going to tense up. You don't need to go too tight. I think that's what most people do. Well, I do, okay? Just tense up. I'll do the other hand as well. I'm tensing up, and you'll become aware, like maybe I'm not tensing up in the right way, even, I'm tensing up maybe too much in a thumb or a certain finger, or that sort of thing, rather than spreading it. But this, because the next time you're in a fight or flight situation, you'll be aware of your muscles more, you'll be aware, and you'll also know that when you let go like that, you can relax your muscles. So I done that too fast. I wanted to keep that for a minute at least. Yeah, I'm just tense up, and remember the tortoise. Slow down your voice, slow motion, and make videos like this of your own and keep them private if you want. Yeah, that sort of thing. Okay, I'm going to let go now. I'm speaking too fast again. Let go. And relaxation point number 3. Well, this is more about mental health. Make YouTube videos. You can keep them in private, And the two things I think this does is it lets you articulate your thoughts, whatever you're thinking about. If it's something stressful, you can try. And then you'll have it there as a record as well, and you can look back. You might need it. And then the other thing about it is it means that you're having to project your voice, and you can listen back to your voice, how you communicate with people. Do you speak slurred, which means they might not be able to hear you correctly, You've got to project your voice, that sort of thing. Do you do lots of ums and ahs, that sort of, I keep saying, So, yeah, so make YouTube videos. You can keep them private, or you could even just publish them, because I think a lot of people will end up making a lot of money out of them because of AdSense, because lots of people want to relate to these YouTube channels. Lots of people are looking for these YouTube channels. And number 4, and I'll leave it at this just now, stretching and your own Tai Chi Chuan or your own martial art or whatever. But the point is, the tortoise method, you'll be doing these slowly. That's the point. So you can make up your own Tai Chi Chuan. Here I'm doing it. Instead of fidgeting, if you're going to fidget slowly and maybe do your own Tai Chi Chuan, So that sort of thing. I also think stretching is important, even though I don't do it like I should, because that's another way of getting the tension out of your muscles and full flexibility. So everyone should stretch really. But like I say, the Tai Chi Chuan idea, here I'm doing my own. Instead of fidgeting, instead of, being a little ass, hey, okay, if I'm going to fidget, I'll make my own Tai Chi Chuan. Of course, you could read about Tai Chi Chuan and that, but your brain's probably too tense anyway. It's too fried and it can't absorb information because you're always in a rush. You're never in the moment. So the whole idea of the tortoise is to absorb the moment. Be like tortoise. If you're going to fidget via your own Tai Chi Chuan. And that's it really. I just wanted to make the point about the tortoise. Really it's only for people who fidget and stuff and speak too fast and stuff, because you're probably at 1.6 speed of your natural self, but you don't realise. You think it's your normal speed. So practice, I've just made that up really. You could be 0.5 speed, as slow as you can go. And the reason I've mentioned this is because you can do this anywhere. When you're bathing, when you're making a cup of coffee, when you're walking between rooms, when you're talking to yourself, so really slow down, because you're really in panic mode. You think you're in your natural speed mode, but you're actually in panic mode. And as I say, think about your voice. project your voice clearly so others can understand you, but you might even come down an octave and make your own Tai Chi Chuan up. If you're going to fidget, fidget slowly and make it seem sort of, that sort of thing. So that's all for today, folks. Part 2 of the Tao of the Tortoise. And there's other things you can do, like breathing and things. I haven't mentioned them because they take a bit of discipline. And I'm talking about when people are beyond discipline, because they're in such panic mode. I'm talking about the natural speed of panic mode. I'm not even talking about in a bad moment, because for a lot of fidgety people, every moment's bad. It's just bad and worse. That's the only two things. I'm wanting you to be tortoise-like so that you can get back to your natural way of rest. Okay, that's all for now. Be like the tortoise. Part 2. This is the end. Farewell.